Hawk's place or something? Like,
Tell the people where we're going.
is it Finn's?
Yeah, it used to be Baker's Peters, but now it's Finn's. And they're like the rugby/soccer place. We've been here one other time, and so we're trying it because it's a long story, but we have to stay out west for our friend. And so we thought, well, we'll go here because we think they got TVs. So we're gonna try it. Stay tuned. If you love ghosts, you're in the right place. If not, kindly exit.
I'm scared.
Let's go.
I'm scared.
What?
Oh, hell no!
Sesame Street. Oh, God. In there.
It's all, you know what I mean?
Espresso martinis. Is it good?
It's good.
So we got espresso martinis sitting in the corner, and directly across from us is TV, football. But also what is that?
It's Toucan Sam. The Guinness version.
Anyways,
That's what it is.
this is a cool vibe though.
It's nice, yeah.
A good hangout. I don't know if we're gonna eat
Little
here,
Halloween
but
going on.
yeah, they have got like Halloween there. I'll show you, but it's a cool vibe. Good hangout.
Yeah, it's cool. I just pointed that to you when you came on the steps earlier.
You did?
And you looked over the steps right there.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at this. That was like newspaper. This is creepy.
We're in a haunted house, I think.
Just met a lady outside the bathroom, and she said she thinks that it really is haunted. She said that they used to have
Ooh, it's scary.
they used to have wounded warriors here from like the Civil War. So let's do some history fact checking. So is it haunted? Basically, once we went there, I was like, they're acting like this place is haunted. And interestingly, Dr. Trigester, I don't know how you say his name. He was my dentist for a hot minute. And he bought that building and had a dentist office building there, and I had been there for that reason, but I never heard that it was haunted. Okay, so here's the story. So this is from the Finn's website, and just as some old history, it's a historic house, which I guess I kind of knew that. I didn't realize how old it was. So it was constructed in 1830 by James Harvey Baker, a local physician. He continued to own the house until his death during the Civil War. So essentially, he was said to be there's competing reports on this. Multiple different blogs have different stories. But essentially what they're saying is he was a Confederate sympathizer and was killed in his house by Union soldiers. Supposedly, also, which next time I go there, I'll look for this, the door that basically there's the bullet hole that shot and killed him. That door is still there, so that's kind of cool. I mean, is that the right language? You know what I'm saying? There's history there. Okay, so then he dies, and the rumor is that he was treating Confederate soldiers in his house, which is why Union soldiers, oh my gosh, came to kill him. And he like barricaded himself in the room. They shoot at him, boom, boom, and he dies. Then supposedly his son went after a postman. The postman supposedly told the Union soldiers. There's conflicting reports about all this, but the story is postman tells the Union soldiers, hey, this Dr. Baker is treating Confederate soldiers. You need to go in there. Or basically, I guess he didn't tell him to go kill him, but I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay, so then supposedly Union soldiers go and shoot him. Then the son of Mr. Baker, Dr. Baker, was wanting to avenge his dad's death. So the Union troops fired through the barricaded door in the home and hit Dr. Baker. His son Abner was away at war at the time in the incident, but became a historical figure upon his return in 1865 when he shot and killed a man named William Hall in downtown Knoxville. Hall worked for a clerk of the court, which other people said he was a male man. So maybe he was a clerk, I don't know, and fought for the Union during the Civil War. Early accounts of the shooting make no mention of it being an act of vengeance. Instead, newspaper claimed that the fight was between two people with an old grudge who were on opposite sides of the war. But then some people are saying it was self-defense. Other reports are saying that guy told that guy that Abner, the son, ended up killing, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. A book published in 1976 claims Abner believed the man he shot was somehow involved in his father's death. Whatever the motivation, Abner was immediately captured and jailed when the shooting occurred. That night, an angry mob of Unionists overran the jail, took Abner outside, and hanged him from a tree in downtown Knoxville. So fast forward, the Baker House was sold in the late 19th century to George Peters, and now is the home of Finn's Restaurant and Tavern. So it's been some other things since then. There's been some, growing up, it was what we call the Baker Peters Jazz Club. But then if you look at the Knox Paranormal website, they have a little bit different, more like aggressive story about what happened. So all that being said, fast forward, and someone did an interview, John Ferry, the owner of Finn's Tavern. I'm assuming this was an interview I saw from 2019. He says it is very, very haunted. He says that when you're inside the house turned tavern, you may feel it. He said certain areas of the house are very active. So there's a room that they term the green room, which used to be the kids' room. And he said, you can, basically, what did he say? It used to be the nursery, and you'll see them tapping their heads, flicking their ear, tapping on heads. Oh, that's what they're doing to people. Tapping on heads, flicking ears, tapping on people's ankles, just being silly is what he's saying. He says the legend goes that there are 15 spirits still roaming the home. And are most often felt in that green room. So anyways, it's kind of interesting. Some other accounts mention that they think the son was killed in the house, and then the other accounts say that the Dr. Baker guy was an evil slave owner. So either way, the people that own Finn's say that it's haunted. I've been there for the dentist, which, can you imagine getting haunted while you're at the dentist? I'm already afraid of the dentist. My granddaddy was a dentist, and I've always been afraid of the dentist ever since then. So anyways, imagine that. But then supposedly they go visit the people that are at the restaurant. So there's a little background for you that you didn't ask for, but since I saw it, since we were there, I was like, let me go investigate this. Either way, if you go there and you feel evil spirits or spirits in general, Shay's been telling me that ghosts are not evil. But in my mind, a ghost is evil. But then some people say our house is haunted. So anyways, this is not about my house. But I hope this was informational. And if you want to hear more random stuff like this, as always, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video.